Okay.
So, good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us tonight for this Your Acoustical Body intro call. We would like to encourage everyone, if you have any questions or if you would like to hear one topic a little bit detailed, please ask questions, because we can talk about, lots of things, but what you really would like to know, what would you like to, what is your interest?
Okay. So actually, what is your acoustical body, and what is this topic about? Maybe you have heard many times that you are an infinite being, and you have a body. And yes, yes, you are. But first question is that, are you truly functioning from the space of the infinite being that you are? And because when people look around and they say, oh, my life is shit, I'm an infinite being, but yeah,
But still,
I don't care, I don't believe. Why my life is shit if I'm an infinite being? Or why the world is such this and this when we are all infinite beings? And the first question is that, what's the level of consciousness? What's the space that you are functioning from? What's the space that people around you, people on the world, are functioning from?
Are they functioning from the space of the infinite being or something else?
Are they functioning from consciousness or something else? and each of us, like each situation, you can function from a different space. Are you always functioning from, and in each and every situation, do you function from space of consciousness? Because there are people who are very conscious with money, but they are not really conscious with relationships. Or there are people who are really conscious with their body, but they are not really conscious with money. So there are lots of versions or situations, lots of options of this story. So the thing is, what is the infinite being? So one part of that is you as an infinite being. You are the space. Can you hear us? Okay.
Yeah.
So you as an infinite being, you are the space of infinite possibilities. And that's actually, your very nature is the acoustical vibration, which is the space of infinite possibilities. And actually, what is this? So, and how does it work? So you have infinite choice. And you can say, yeah, of course, I have infinite choice, but there are things I cannot choose. So here is some more information about it. You can choose anything. And when you choose something, you create that. Just the choice itself does the creation, but there is another step, actualization. So energetically, it's created by choosing it, but you also need to actualize it. So a lot of people have questions about, okay, I'm an infinite being, why I still cannot create my life, or why my body is like this and that. So when people choose, they think they can only choose from the options that they are given, from the possibilities they can see.
Or they know at the moment, they have...
Like, for example, you are looking for a new partner for yourself, and you see that, okay, there are these 3 girls I know, so I will choose from these 3 options. But actually, or these 3 men, whatever. But actually, there are much more than those 3 that you already know or think about. So what if there is a much greater choice? or a different possibility that would create much more for you, that is not part of those three options that you already know. So you could choose anything, and it doesn't have to be something that you already know. It has to be something that you desire to have. There's a big difference, right? Because the partner that would create the most for you, maybe you have never met that partner.
At this time.
But you can choose a partner that will be a huge contribution to you. So this is the space of infinite possibilities, and you choose one possibility or a combination of possibilities that would work for you. So this is some information just to expand your reality about what is the infinite being, who you are. What is that you can choose and go beyond in all directions. And now just let's talk a little bit about the acoustical body. What is this? Because as I mentioned, you have the acoustical body, or your body has the capacity to be the true embodiment of the infinite being that you are. So actually, what does it mean? If you look at your body, or if you think about the body, you may say that it has many limitations, and it's not as infinite as I expect it to be, or as they say, or it's just dying, or it's old and aging. There are many wrinkles on your body. It gets tired easily. Your body can have many diseases or illnesses, and all these things. So you see it as a limitation to the infinite being that you are. But actually the way it works is, when the body is conceived, it's created as a clean slate, as a clean sheet of paper. And then there are many things that are as implants added to it that creates the limitations of the body. So a big set or a big list of implants and limitations are from the parents. The parents' point of view about, when we have a child, if the child is a boy, that will have these diseases, that we have these problems, or these behavioral patterns, or these things. So they start to give programs to that body. Also, the members of the family, of the greater family, they also have a point of view that, if there is a boy, the boy will look like this. If that's a girl,
it has to look like this.
Yeah, because
in our family, everyone looks like this.
Yeah. So they start to pre-program the body to look like somehow, to act like somehow, to have these characteristics. So there is a pre-programming, and part of this programming is the point of view of the diseases in the family, and also, it's part, so the body and you, the being, starts to receive all the points of view and the judgments of the family, that, let's say, and part of it regarding the family, and part of it is like the social expectations or social norms about life. Like, when you get to the age of 60 or 80, this is how you will look like and be like. So that creates a programming for the body, how it will age, what kind of diseases will it have. So this is one part, how your body will have many limitations or limiting implants. The other part of it is, you as an infinite being, you had many lifetimes, and you had many bodies before. And each and every time when you have an injury or a trauma that you make significant, you bring it to the next body. So how many traumas and how many things you made significant, and you brought it as an implant into this body, creating a limitations in this body. So just imagine that if you had, let's say, if you died because of bees were stung you when you were in the forest, let's say you were collecting honey, and bees killed you. And the next lifetime you will have this as an implant in your body, So you will have an allergic reaction to the bee's tongue. It has nothing to do with you in this lifetime, but it is based on
past life implants.
Yeah, it is based on a decision you made in a previous lifetime, and you made a story significant. But in this lifetime, you suffer from that.
And how many
of your diseases and symptoms are belonging to a past life experience? So we are talking about part of the symptoms or implants and limitations that are belonging to the family, other part belonging to your past life experiences, and there is another part that belongs to this lifetime, to your decisions in this lifetime, or your, let's say, significant situations or traumas that you suffer from this lifetime, because the same applies for that. And then also there is a thing called the walk-in. So for example, if you are a walk-in in this body, then there was an original occupant in the body, and they also had many, many lifetimes. So they already brought in their own implants into the body that will create a limitation in the body.
Hooray! How does it get any better than this?
So part of it is yours, part of it belongs to the family or comes from the family, part of it comes from the original occupant of the body,
or
if you are a walk-in. So really, really great. It's a good starting point.
So what can we do with these?
So, and also there is a question, okay, we have all of these, but how? But I never seen the body that it has some extraordinary capacities. So one of the things is, what does it mean, acoustical body? So there are two things, like your part of your body, because of these limitations and implants, it functions from the electrical point of view or from an electrical reality. What it means, it's full of polarity, it's full of right or wrong, or it's full of reactions. So that creates the limitation. And the other part of it is functioning from the acoustical point of view or the acoustical reality, which is, it is all about expansion. It's all about having the capacity, infinite capacity to receive and change. It's constantly changing. So for example, if you heard about the homeopathy, you know, homeopathy is that you have like a tiny tablet, but it doesn't contain anything of that herb, or it doesn't contain anything. It only contains the vibration of the thing that would have a positive impact or some impact on your body. So what does it mean? That your body has the capacity, because vibration is information actually. Vibration is giving an information about how things work. So that tablet has the information, and you take that tablet, and with that tablet you take in the information, and your body and your reality starts to change. This is how your body can heal. This is one way how your body can heal, and this capacity is the capacity of the acoustical body. So in many places your body still have capacities. So there are so many limitations, but your body still have those capacities. And what would it take to get rid of all the limitations, all the limiting implants, and have more and more of these capacities? An amazing example that we went into a shop, you know, that's at an organic shop. In other places it's called biological shop.
Bio shop.
Bio shop. In Europe it's called bio. Which means, you know, these are very high quality, pure ingredients, pure fruits and vegetables, or high quality vitamins and supplements, and organically grown.
Yeah.
And We went in and then told the body, hey buddy,
you are in a heaven now, so what do you want? Let's take whatever you need. And it was very interesting because, after a while, we felt much better, and we went exactly those rows, what the body needed, maybe the supplements and
or
or the vitamins or the one kind of fruit.
And we asked the body, okay, now receive. So your body can receive without eating, without physically taking in, because the body has the capacity to receive the information. It doesn't have to be physically digested. So this is the $1 million tip. If you would like to save money, go into all these shops, because these products are really, really expensive. And you can ask your body,
do you want just energetically to take, or you want physically as well? Because sometimes your body needs physically as well.
So just follow what the body requires, because it's not right or wrong.
Yeah.
It's a possibility that your body has. This is a skill, or this is a capacity that the acoustical body has.
For example, in a previous house, we bought lots of lemons because
on a daily basis we were drinking lots of that
lemon juice and eating lemons and baking with lemons and everything. And after we moved to another house, and there was a lemon tree in the house with full of beautiful lemons. And since then we don't eat so many lemons. And we were asking
nearly no lemons. We don't eat.
And we were asking for, okay, what is this? Why don't we eat lemon? Because it's just here. You just go out and take it. And the information came energetically. We received the lemon all the time. The body doesn't need to eat it. It's, How does it get any better?
So would you allow your body to receive in different ways? Would you allow your body to receive through information? Would you allow your body to receive energetically?
What would it create?
Yeah. So all your points of view that your body only can receive by eating, swallowing, digesting, will you destroy and uncreate all that?
Right
and wrong, good and bad, good and poco, and nine shorts, boys and beyond.
And how many times we eat things, however, our body doesn't want it. We just eat because of the family, because we are in a gathering, and we have to eat.
Yeah. Or drink.
Yeah. So
cool. So, is there any question? Or just let us know if there are no questions.
Yeah, just let us know if you have any questions. And so, what is the Your Acoustical Body class?
So we created this class, and this is an Access Consciousness specialty class, and it's really about the infinite being that you are. What does it mean? What is the infinite being? What does it mean? What is the acoustical body? How does it work? How you can use it? What is the acoustical vibration?
How can you use it in your life, not just with your body, but in any areas of your life, because you can use it for everything, really. You can change everything.
Because you as an infinite being, you are an acoustical vibration. Your body has an acoustical vibration, but also things like money or relationship, these have their own acoustical vibration.
So we will talk about, and we will do exercises in the class, how to do that, how to use it in your daily life, and how to change things.
Your business have its acoustical vibration as well.
So this is one area of the class, and there are the elementals. So we are working and engaging the elementals, how to apply, how to work with them, how to do magic, create magic with your body, and not just it's same around in your life.
Yeah, how to be in a daily life as an infinite being. What does it mean, being an infinite being, and still have a life, have a family, or have a job, or whatever you would like to have, still keep creating your life? So it doesn't mean you have to meditate 24 hours a day in order to be the most conscious being on earth. It's much more simpler than that. Also, we will talk about contribution. What is contribution, or being a contribution? It's a big part of being an infinite being.
How to function from the kingdom of we instead of the kingdom of me.
Yeah. And actually,
there are body processes as well in the class. Special body processes. They are not in the 3-day body class manual.
So we were talking about before that there are implants in the body that are creating limitations for the body. So these body processes are helping to remove these implants and helping the body to change.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the miraculous healing, the infinite being, lots of really great topics.
Yes, so if you attend the class, you will receive the manual, and also you will receive the audio recording. And also, so we teach this method, or this thing called miraculous healing. I wouldn't say it's a method, or it's, anyway, it's a way of treatment. What you can be and do as a practicing healer, and it's not just about healing, but it's about changing anything in your life, and also being a contribution to anyone. So how can you be a contribution? How can you change things around you, even if you are one person alone? So you don't have to be, the leader of the world in order to change things that are not working. You don't have to be part of a big organization. You don't have to be part of hundreds of thousands of people who are marching towards one target. You can create a huge change just by yourself alone. And that's one of the other capacities of the infinite being that you are, that you truly be. That you can create a change in this world without the need of waiting for others. There's no such thing that we have to wait for others. We can really create the world that we desire to see.
Yeah.
Are you choosing to function from the space of the infinite being that you truly be? And what's the future that you desire to create? What's the future that would contribute to all of us and for the next generations? Oh yeah, and one of the topics is that the indefinite living, it's about the capacity of your body to live indefinitely, to live as long as you desire. It doesn't mean you have to live forever. It means you can choose how long will you live, which is not just...
it's choice. It's your choice, not by chance. Okay, I will live,
as long as the people live in my family.
And, we have the type of diseases and I will have, or whatever, or our family, everyone died at
age
64
60
or something like
80
that.
or maybe 85.
So maybe I will have plus years. but really, you can choose. And it's different. Actually.
So imagine that if your life was not driven by the possibilities that were given to you, but is driven by the infinite possibilities, all possibilities, which means anything that you desire to have, you can create. What would your life be like? What would your relationships be like? What would the world be like? What invitation and inspiration can you be to the whole world if you start to function from the space of the infinite being, if you start to create your life as an infinite being? So what else is possible beyond this reality that no one else is choosing?
We start to create beyond this reality, not buying into the limitations and the points of view what this reality can give, or we learned, but we start to create beyond, much more, far beyond this reality.
And with the tools that you can learn during the class, you really can use it on a daily life, and you can use it for the miraculous healing, which is we saw so many amazing healings that occurred
during the class as well, really immediately.
Yeah, so healing can occur instantaneously, like improving the eyesight. There were people who just put down their glasses because
they don't need it anymore. Of course, you can choose back to have back the glasses, but yeah.
And there are all types of symptoms or diseases or allergies.
Just disappeared.
Yeah.
And the whole life changed. We got lots of feedbacks, and I just got one today because we had a class in Salzburg end of November, beginning of December, and the lady, because we do lots of clearings and life facilitation in the class as well, and she just texted me that, hi Chila and Rocco, my whole life is changing now. So I don't want to tell the details because
but it's changing the relationship.
So what she really wanted to have, what we cleared with her, she started to create that one, and she said she's so grateful and very happy
because it's showing up even more than what she was expecting or seeing as possible before. So yeah, truly, what is the life that you can create? What is the life that you desire to have? And what would the world be like if you were choosing to be the infinite being that you truly be? And what change can you create in your body? Like what would it be for your body if you were removing all the implants limiting your body? And what else is possible for your body that you never imagined, that is far beyond this reality?
Yeah.
Is there any question? Margareta or Aya?
No, nothing right now. Okay.
Okay. Cool. So, yeah. So just a few examples about healings. So I came up with this example about the bee stung or having allergic reaction to it. So we had a bar swap, and the lady came, and her right arm was swollen up like to the double size. It was really huge, and she said she just been stung by a bee, and she always had an allergic reaction to it. And okay, I was okay. Would you like to do something with it? And oh yeah. Because it really hurt for her.
She couldn't move her arm. It was very painful.
So she was really unable to give a bars, just receive, which is good. Good to receive always. But, you want more freedom, more ease with your body, right? And then she said, okay, yeah, let's do something. And then I was running this energetic body process on her.
Because it turned out it was an implant from
a previous life. And within 5 minutes, her pain from the arm totally disappeared. And she was able to use the arm, she was able to give bars. So it was, wow, within 5 minutes. And she says it takes like 1 week for the symptoms and the whole thing to disappear from the body.
Yeah, so the next morning she was texting a message, oh guys, oh my gosh, my arm went back to normal. Now it's totally fine.
Yeah, so the symptoms and the feelings and all the pain disappeared by the next morning instead of waiting for 1 week.
Yeah.
And also, there's another situation when a man had severe arm pain on the left arm, and he had it like for 3 or 4 weeks continuously, like nonstop. And he came for a training where he had to use his arms. And all right, if you wish to do something with that, cool. Yes. And we started to do these processes that is part of the miraculous healing. And what happened that he started to become aware of the previous lifetimes, like all the situations of these previous lifetimes came up for him. And he started to see the different situations, what happened with the left arm, which was in one lifetime, it was, he had like a sword fight, a battle when the left arm was cut off. In another lifetime, he was tortured by others, and during this torture, the left arm was torn out of the body, was crippled. And in different lifetimes, all the time that left arm was hurt or injured and get rid of in many different ways. And in this lifetime, all his life, he had many injuries on the left arm. Like when he was young, he fell down the tree, he broke it. And then later on, he became like a martial arts teacher, and he was always protecting the body with the left arm. Or when he was falling down, he was using the left arm to protect the body from the falling down. So in this reality, he had many examples and experience. And by that age, he said, because of these injuries, this pain I have. But actually, the injuries were driven by all the past life experiences, where he continuously, life after life, he had the experience of being hurt or injured on the left arm, and that was inviting or creating the same type of situations. And then what happened, so as we go through the process, he started, after having all these visions or receiving all this information, the energy started to shift and change in the whole arm, like a huge energy shift was going up and down. And for a while, for a few seconds or minutes, he felt like it's totally numb because of the energy was shifting a lot. And after that, the pain disappeared, the numbness disappeared, and suddenly the arm was feeling.
Okay,
Oh,
now we are here. So
hopefully you can hear us. Thank you.
It's better.
So he had this energy shift in the left arm, and after that, the pain disappeared, and the symptoms disappeared, and he was able to use his arm as it was normal. So, you know, how many of your symptoms are because of a past life experience, or because of these implants, or because of believing in the genetically impelled diseases that are coming from the family, that we say this is genetically inherited from the family, and how much of that is truly yours? And even if it's yours,
does it still relevant, you know?
Do you still have to have it? And everything that brings up, will you destroy and uncreate for eternity? Right and wrong, good and bad, put and poke, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. So, do you have any questions?
Evo, možda ja imam pitanje. Maybe I have a question.
Okay.
Yes,
maybe
please.
So first of all, thank you, and thank you for your seminar. And can you share with us when do we have that seminar here in Balkan area?
Yes, just a moment, please.
Yes, so we are going to hold this Your Acoustical Body class in Slovenia, end of June.
2019.
Yeah, next June. It will be on the 28th, 29th, and the 30th of June in Ljubljana, Slovenia. So if you would like to join, there will be a Slovenian translation and a Serbian, Croatian translation as well. So what
and
else
of
is
course,
possible?
we will hold it in English. So if you prefer English, then you can hear that as well.
Yeah. But we will share all the details with the recording. We will send it out. Yeah.
So everyone who registered to this call will send out the recording with the details.
Yeah. And if you have any questions, you can contact Margareta or Aya, or you can contact us as well. And yeah, we are really happy to assist you, help you with everything.
Can you hear us, Margareta?
Yes.
Cool. Actually, I have some problems with my computer. I'm sorry, and I'm
okay.
Solve that. So anyway, we can add that information. Yep.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
All right. So thank you so much for joining us tonight.
And
have a wonderful evening, and hope see you another time.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hvala. Thank you.
Hvala.
Bye-bye.
See you. Bye-bye.
Bye. See you.
Bye.